welcome back to D&D, everyone. So, last week you had made your way into the wilderness, made camp, and found the voice of the Forest Walker in the mind of Morrow and Fern, or Lucian and Fern, who then went into the woods. You tracked them down, and you were able to shake them out of their sort of trance state before finding a village that had been torn down and covered in snow. While fighting in the village, you were able to successfully kill the majority of the creatures there, with one exception, a werewolf who bit Fiffle and then ran off back into the woods. Fiffle, looking down at his arm, noticed that it was rather dark, didn't look healthy, not a very clean bite. We leave you off there with everyone being surrounded by these torn down buildings, the snow, and the corpses of the various creatures they had killed. Oh, and also Otto had placed a hunter's mark upon the werewolf before it was able to successfully reach the forest line.
Ooh, if we kill it, am I freed of my horrible werewolf poison?
It's a start.
Guess you'll find out.
Piffle assumes so. Guys, we have to kill the thing that bit me. I got the curse.
I'm ready.
I don't disagree. I guess we better.
All right, let's do it.
All right, how's everybody feeling?
Bad. Like I'm full of werewolf poison.
Well, yeah. I mean, the regular kind of injury.
Oh, you mean the numerical kind?
Oh, good.
I'm good. I'm all right.
I
Took a hit, which is rare.
Would we have looked around while Graham was diagnosing Fiffle?
Nobody looked around yet, but you can if you would like.
I would have done that while.
I'd like to.
Yeah, well, he
Should
diagnosed
some of us
Fiffle.
start
Okay.
gutting these things.
I probably don't have these temporary hit points anymore. I don't know what those
You
I'll do an investigation and guidance myself while he looks at Fiffle. Well, as of last week.
Okay, go ahead, roll your investigation. Add in the guidance. Okay. You're able to find a little bit of stuff. You find on the actual werewolves themselves scraps of clothing. Or, although, despite it being, like, torn and shredded, it actually looks to be in relatively good condition. For like the actual damage it's taken. So where before you would normally think that a werewolf, when it would transform, its body would get bigger and the clothes it was wearing would shred, these look like the clothes were tailored for the werewolf and then were actually destroyed through either combat or just neglect. But on the actual bodies themselves, you find each werewolf was wielding a spear, as well as the fourth spear that the last werewolf had tossed and then never recovered. So you find just those 4 spears, as well as about like 18 silver.
Nice.
Anything identifying on those werewolves?
Well, the werewolves themselves are now back to their humanoid state, as you have killed them and they return to look as they once were before their curse. So you see a human man, a human woman, and a this would be a half-orc man.
Okay. And
Do we recognize them at all?
probably
They
not.
do not look familiar to you.
And I guess because I marked that werewolf, I guess I should do this. I guess that would determine if we're gonna follow right away or need a rest or anything for spells.
I don't.
I should mention.
Hour. I can follow it for an hour
Okay.
unless I pass the wisdom survival or perception.
I'm going to mention Ed real quick. Guidance is also a concentration spell, so you cannot utilize guidance.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't know
So we'll just retroactively say that you did not, in fact, use guidance.
that. Thanks for remembering that, because I don't.
Yeah, it's a lot of rules to remember there, but
So I'm not
eventually
doing
it
this
gets
yet,
in your
but
brain.
I could do it. The problem is they really nerfed Speak with Dead into the fucking ground. Because now the ghosts are under no obligation to be truthful to you.
Can you speak with dead and charm?
Yeah, No, it doesn't work
That's
that way.
his humanoid, not ghost.
Yeah, it knows what a new line. Answer brief, cryptic, repetitive. Under no compulsion to be truthful if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of that.
I could see certain ways around it, but
For my hunter's mark, I can't get anybody to help me with that, can I? At an advantage.
well, you already have advantage, and you can't get 2 advantages.
Oh, no, I didn't. I skimmed the advantage. Okay, let me. Doesn't matter which one I do because they're both the same.
In this regard, it would be survival to track him.
Yeah. Thank God.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, you have made an innate connection to the werewolf, and looking on the ground, following the tracks, like the tracks, it has made its way through a thicker section of forest, but you can feel the just path it's followed. It just really like kind of is like a tether between you and this creature, and you have a good idea of the direction it went. Like you know what direction it went. You have an idea of what speed it's going. You can tell it's hurt, and you think you could track it pretty easily right now.
Do we need spells or anything? Otherwise, I'm gonna go.
I mean,
I'm gonna.
I've got a decent amount of gas in the tank left.
Yeah, let's go.
I've
Do
got.
you think we could I don't want to lose him either, so I think we should go. But
I
is
have
there a
two-
way we can mark
I
this
have
area
two
so we can come
divine
back
sights.
to it?
Yeah, I
And
have two
scavenge all these things that we just killed.
We
I think we
We
scavenged
want to
already,
skin
so.
the werewolves and all that, or whatever. Not to say
I
werewolves.
should mention the werewolves return to their humanoid state.
No, I know. I was thinking dire wolves, not
I still don't understand. Can we skin them or not?
Red Dead Redemption 3
dire
got
wolves.
dark.
Calm down.
Hack
want
off a
some
hand
scalps.
for Hank.
You have a what?
Hack
Oh
off a
yeah.
hand for Hank.
Hank.
Oh, genius! Yeah, Hank's
I
gonna
think
feed
Hank is
6
on the record
hands.
saying he won't eat the hands of corpses. He doesn't like it.
He's got.
Oh, that's right. He's a fucking
Did
picky
he?
eater.
Technically,
I thought
he
you just
said
did it.
nothing desiccated.
Oh, it's not
Oh.
desiccated yet. Right? Not quite
If you're
there.
feeding-
Try it. Fuck it. Let's go. Start hacking.
Oh
Skin the
god.
dire wolves. No, yeah, the dire wolves. If they're-
Yeah, all right. Let's skin the dire wolves and feed Hank.
All right, now these are big wolves. These are like the size of horses. So it will take you a little while to actually skin them.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's just go. Piffle is diseased. We can't be skinning shit.
Piffle, you don't
Alright.
want to be a werewolf?
I don't understand, Piffle. You don't like curses?
People just stares at you like. You're
Imagine when he
like being
transforms.
really old, but
They
like.
transform into full moon.
I want a lot of things. But being a werewolf is not one.
Okay, then in that case, we're just gonna have to bite the bullet here with these dire wolves and
Okay.
maybe come back to them and skin them. Hopefully, when they're not rotting.
Yeah,
But we should.
I'll lead the way.
All right,
All
I
right.
will follow.
Right, Fern hops on Aurora to follow.
Oh, I'm still fucking exhausted, ain't I? God.
Yeah.
I would like to.
There was that giant
alive.
elk corpse, right? Or did that go away?
Nope, that's still there.
Oh God.
I
Zelk
could.
Zelk is coming.
Yes.
I mean, I could reanimate it and let
Yeah.
you ride it.
Yes.
It
what?
is a 3rd level spell. That's
Fuck
a
it, you're a
cut
fucking
big old stakes out of
necromancer.
it. Or you can cut some big old stakes out of it and then react. Huh?
Dude,
we
either
ain't got
or.
time for that.
You're a necromancer. You should be riding in with like the god of the forest that we just killed. Dead.
Also, I think if you resurrect this elk and ride on it, it's gonna piss off that forest demon spirit even more. And I'm actually all for that.
Yes, me too. Fuck yes, that is the most
It's a big.
big
it's a
dick
big- it's a
fucking
big-
power move
I'm not
ever.
casting that. I'm looking.
Extremely metal. It's definitely a big dick move.
It's big. It's huge dick, dude. The
It's-
elk
it's
might
a
not
big,
be able
uh,
to put you on its
yeah.
back.
All right.
It's a
This
big
is
middle
a
finger
giant
to,
dick.
to this guy.
What if Piffle and Ed go
figure
on
something
like a hunting mission and they just go kill this werewolf real quick? It's probably like a one hit, and we can stick around here, and I can
silvered weapons.
beacon them
Oh yeah,
back to
never
us.
mind. I have a question about silvered weapons. So imagine like silvering a sword or something, requires some actual metallurgy. If I wanted some silvered arrows, could I just like melt down some coins and dip them into silver, or would that like not work? Because I don't know what I'm
No.
doing.
That would it would not work because it has to be done very specially by a Fletcher or a blacksmith or a weaponsmith or something like that. Just dipping it into silver would just throw off the weight. It would throw off the weight of the arrowhead. It would like make it very difficult to use.
I think you're definitely right. Even if you got some on there without whatever process you need to get it to actually bond well, you would just get it in a lump. And you're right, your arrows wouldn't fucking work at all.
But it's a good idea. I'm just checking something. So, I'm assuming you said you were not revivifying anything?
No. It's very expensive.
I think that's meant more for, like, you.
Yeah, that's like rescuing a party member.
300 GB, yeah.
Or an
I didn't know
important
it costs money. Oh.
I mean, I think we could send Ed and Piffle on a hunting mission, finish off that werewolf, and we can stick around if we think there's something important here.
I don't think we should split up. I mean, one of
No,
our
I think we should just
became a
commit
werewolf.
to going after the werewolf.
Imagine
Last
the other
time we
ones
split
also?
up,
Oh no.
I just want to mention the last time we split up, you had to explode a door and almost killed yourself.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
it
a fan
worked
of.
out. I
Barely.
trust you guys.
I gotta say that's one of the antics I can't defend there. That was a bad one. An explosion in a room.
What other option did I have at the time?
There's a
I don't
chimney.
know.
There's a chimney. I kept saying there was a chimney.
A chimney in a closet. Oh, okay.
Not
I
going
think
on
we should go
by
after
yourself.
that werewolf for now.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Let's just go to after.
I'm pretty
That'll
sure we
be-
could come back here later if we need to, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have Hunter's Mark right now. We can't lose it.
Yeah, we're on a time limit.
All right.
I mean, Piffle's status is a time limit on its own.
Can I get on somebody's mount?
Yes, get on the
Because
mount.
I have
Yeah, get on the mount.
terrible speed right now. Okay, awesome.
Get on the horse.
Well, you do have Sir Reggie, so.
It's
I think we're good.
Moose.
Vamoose.
All right. So you have the initial track of the werewolf, the way he has gone through the woods. As you are making your way further into the forest, you are finding the snow is becoming deeper and deeper. Where
This is
before
weird.
it was maybe just inch or two, now it's getting to the point where it's getting about to like a foot tall, as it is not melting anymore.
Is this making it easier to track the wolf?
To an extent, but it's also making it difficult for
It's
you
gonna
to.
make it harder to move.
Yep.
Do I
we
feel
have-
it's closer than when we started now?
Can we have Sir Reggie in front, kind of acting as a plow as he walks through it, and we follow behind him?
Sort of, yeah. You could definitely try. So Reggie has like long, thin legs. He can attempt to push through it.
Can I tell how close the wolf is compared to when we started?
You're gonna have to make another survival check.
Can I survival? Wait a minute. Can I even help him?
No,
already
but
got
his
advantage
hunter's
from the
mark
hunter's
is giving
mark.
him advantage
Oh,
already.
okay, never mind.
Okay. You are noticing that the werewolf is attempting to make. He's attempting to stop himself from being tracked by obscuring his trail, moving in a way that is much more stealthy, but you can still feel the tether between you and him, so you're able to continue tracking. It's getting harder. You can feel it kind of like pulling, like this like invisible magical tether is not as strong as it once was. But you do still have the direction that he is going.
Okay, let's speed it up a little bit.
Okay. So you're continuing to push through these woods, and now the woods around the village, weren't as thick. They're getting thicker and thicker as you are pushing through. where before you could easily walk with the trees being tall, but at least would allow 2 or 3 people shoulder to shoulder push through. Now it's like very thin, with the trees actually like forcing you to go single file, and even Reggie is having a hard time finding a way around them.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Crows.
Crows. I love crows. They're a sign of good news, and not ominous at all.
Guess I'll do another. Can I do another survival to see if we're closing in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice.
All right, yeah. You're moving fast. You've decided to move faster, and while it is harder for you to push through, at least you're able to keep track of the werewolf you're hunting, and you can tell that you are. Maybe it's because he's injured, or he's also having trouble with these trees, but you are actually gaining on him.
Oh, great news. Can I do perception just to make sure we're not being followed or set into a trap? Maybe he's...
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a perception check.
Good call.
All right.
What's the worst that can happen with a minus?
Pretty
Oh, it's not too bad.
All
I
right.
got lucky.
Up on this one?
Well, you notice a lot of crows kind of just gathering on trees, staring down at you.
Okay. Crows are good news, and not
And-
ominous at all, so it's good.
What's the
You
woods and
notice
fowl?
it's far up in the sky. You're not sure what it is, maybe a bird kind of high up, but
Uh-huh.
you do notice some flying creature just kind of like quickly dart across from one cloud to another.
Big, small. Do I get a size kind of?
It's far away, you're not really
Okay.
sure.
Distance?
Can
You're
I?
not with that 15, you can't tell.
Are you gonna tell? Are you gonna let us know?
Yeah. I'm gonna let everybody know, but I have this itch that I just can I? Is there a way I could do an Arcana check on these crows to see if they have any magical? Is someone seeing us through these crows?
Nice.
Are we in an illusion?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we in an illusion? Fuck.
I hear crows. I think of
Can I
one
help him
thing.
or no?
Fucking Kaido's like, guys, I think we're in a simulation.
Kind of, yes.
Well, you're not illusions.
Okay.
The crows themselves, while they can be used to magically spy upon somebody, in this one specific case, they are not. They're
Okay.
simply curious as to who you are and what you're doing here.
I will also let the team know of this finding. Tell them, hey, I think I was just being paranoid. I thought maybe the crows were following us or something, but or somebody's seeing through them, but that is not the case.
Can you talk to crows?
I can talk to crows.
I cannot.
Talk to the crows.
Otto's
want
gonna
me to
have
talk to the truck?
You should
Yeah.
fly up the crows, ask
You
them
think
where
we
the
should-
werewolf's at.
Spend time talking to them, or
Yeah, walk and talk. Walk and talk.
Talk and talk.
Yeah.
okay.
Talk it.
Jesus.
So act use
We'll feed you one cat for information.
animal.
Damn, that's a big ass cat though.
Yeah, so Fern was able to, with a wave of her hand and a few magic words, she can now speak to animals and is able to understand their language. The various crows cawing now, Fern is able to understand them as, huh, what's that? What's that? Huh, what's that? What's that?
Can I call over to one of them and ask him to like come closer, like sit on my shoulder or something?
Yeah, make an animal handling check as you call to one of the crows.
Animal.
Who has her pet rat, undead rat?
Ask them how they feel about being called a murder of crows.
We'll save that question for later.
I know it's really fucked up, and they probably
Fern's
don't.
far more tactful than that, okay?
A
Fern
homicide
is
of crows.
able
Everyone's
to
gonna have like a pet. Everyone's gonna have like a pet shoulder like animal that gets.
Dude, we're all gonna have crows. All of us are gonna have one crow.
I have
some
a
of them
dead
living,
crow,
some of them
but I
dead.
think it's at the mansion. Is it a raven?
Yeah, Fern, you're able to, with the wave of a shiny object, get the crow to come over to you. And one of the crows flies over and lands on your outstretched hand, like a rather gothic Disney princess.
I'll be like, hey, how's it going? How are you?
Good, I'm good. What you have?
What do I have?
What do you have?
It is a crow.
I like shiny things, I think.
Yeah.
Give it a copper.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Silver,
give him one.
silver.
I don't know how to do that, but I'll give him one.
Oh, you subtract one single copper from your character sheet.
Okay. I don't have any.
Quite shiny. Good. Yes. Enjoy.
You enjoy shiny things.
Yes. Yes.
Can I ask you a couple questions while we're walking here?
All right.
Did you see anything come by this way before we did?
Yeah. Saw a deer. Saw a raccoon. Saw a wolf.
With us.
You saw a wolf.
Saw a deer. Saw a couple birds. Saw something shiny. Saw the biggin.
Can you the biggin? What's that?
The big flying thing. Saw it.
Oh, it was big. Oh shit.
The big flying thing.
Well,
Okay,
it's
we'll come
from a
back.
crow's perspective.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. I didn't even
The
put
big
that together.
flying thing. I'm gonna ask you about that in a minute if you don't mind.
It's big and it
You saw-
flies.
Yes. Good. The wolf. Where did it go?
He kind of points his head in that direction. That way.
I thought he was
Running
gonna point
fast.
at. I thought he was gonna
Making-
point at.
Oh, Aurora.
Yeah, I really thought he was.
I was waiting for that.
What
Bigger
a
than
He
that
points
wolf.
up into a tree right nearby. Roll initiative, fuckers.
Bigger than that wolf.
Bigger than that wolf. Did it?
Bigger than the shiny wolf. That wolf's shiny. Can I have
Yes.
that wolf?
No, you cannot have that wolf. You can be by the wolf right now.
He lands on Aurora. How does Aurora act about this?
She looks a little surprised, but is it like sitting on her head?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And she's just kind of like, okay, this is my life now.
I was about to say exactly that.
Nice shiny wolf. Make good. He just kind of plucks a hair, or like a little bit of fur from her.
Okay, please don't do that.
Oh jeez.
Makes good nest. Nice and shiny.
but- yeah, but she needs that fur right now.
It grows back.
Crows know a
Crows
lot
have
about fucking
situational
fur anatomy.
intelligence.
Jesus Christ. This crow has a doctorate.
The crow
Did
looks at Kaido and says in human tongue, "No lot."
Huh.
And it goes back to conversing with Fern.
Spicy.
I'll do another Arcana check on that.
So I'm telling everyone that they saw the big flying thing and that the wolf went in, I guess, the direction that we're already walking. Is that where you pointed?
Yeah,
Okay.
Close
How
by.
long ago was it?
just a couple minutes passed.
Just a couple minutes passed. Okay, so we're very close to this wolf, guys. Was it a normal wolf or did it look weird to you?
Walk 2 legs.
2 legs. Okay.
Maybe good
Yep,
at balance.
Yeah, I think so.
Has the funny human doll things.
What?
Twigs and
Those.
hay.
Oh, it
What do you
has those.
mean?
Out of voodoo dolls?
Yeah, what are those dolls?
Dolls.
Have you seen them anywhere else?
All over.
Oh,
Dozens,
do you know what
hundreds.
they're for?
Forest walker.
Forest walker? Okay.
Nope.
Calls to us in the forest. Sees
Immediate
through eyes
no.
once in a while.
Oh, it does.
Sees
Okay.
through eyes?
I don't
Not
think
now.
we're dealing with magic as we
Not now.
understand it. This is some fey shit.
Some druidic shit? Oh, fae shit?
I think he's talking about the demon what taunts us, guys. Maybe he
Yeah.
can tell us how to murder it.
How to catch
Have
a
you
predator.
seen Have you seen the forest walker before?
Not myself. Feel him all around in forest.
Do you know where they are? This forest walker?
No. All around in forest.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Non-localized.
What is Forest Walker's weakness? No, I'm just kidding. It's not gonna answer that.
Do you guys want to ask anything else to this crow?
Ask him to help us track it for more shiny things.
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm literally tracking right now, so
Yeah, we're already
As we waste
walking in that
as
direction.
we
We're
waste
gonna go
duration on my
The
track,
werewolf or the forest thing?
the werewolf. We don't know where the forest walker
If we're
is, just
unlucky,
all
we're
around.
going straight to it right now. I don't think we're in a position to deal with this thing, but we gotta track this fucking wolf.
One last question to the crow, if you would. Can you ask him what? He's communicating to all the animals or animal hybrid people, all the non-human people in our group right now. What does it want from crows and cat tabaxi and bunnies? What does he want? Can we ask him that?
Yeah, I'll ask the crow, like, does he know what the forest walker wants?
Wants animals back in forest.
But there's already animals in the forest.
All of the animals back in the forest.
In the whole world.
Why?
In Viderheim.
He's making an army?
It's weird face shit. Don't try to ascribe logic to it.
Yeah, it's like...
Fair.
A warning. It's going to be civil war.
I think it's like a godling or some sort of nature entity. Like, not a happy one.
Let's kill it.
Maybe it's just trying to start a raid. I don't know. It could be happy.
I heard there's a great house club in these woods, dude.
Got some spice? Huh? You got some spice? Anybody got some spice? Okay. Well, I'm done with questions. I want to continue and find this werewolf thing, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we supposedly were still walking while this crow's talking to me. So we should be fairly close to the werewolf, depending on how fast it's moving.
Be there soon. I bet. Have fun.
Okay.
He flies off.
Thank you. What's your name?
Crow.
Thank you, Crow.
Oh!
Would
Ian,
you have
what's your
surprised-
name?
Would you have been surprised if I said Tom Servo?
I would have been enamored if you said Tom Servo.
Around this point, as you have questioned the crow, the spell wears off, and the crow escapes or flies away. I suppose is a slightly better way to describe it, with one single copper in his beak, as well as a bit of a tuft of aurora fur.
I gotta check
remember
on
the direction the last time I tracked them.
Make one more survival, but it's a lower DC as you have had help from the crow.
And no advantage, right?
No, this would be advantage. It's not been the full hour yet. Okay. You do feel the tether weakening as your hunter's mark is beginning to wear off, but you still are able to maintain the tracking of the wolf, the werewolf, and you are able to find its footprints as it has attempted to continue evading you, but you're not really sure where it's heading to exactly. You just know, well, you know which way it's heading to, you just don't know what its end goal is, would be a better way to describe it.
We know which direction we're sort of headed, like north, south, east, west.
Yeah, you're heading like north, east.
With that roll, can I tell how recent? I know the crow said a few minutes.
Yeah, you're probably like 5 minutes behind this creature.
Okay, it's trying to make up that 5 minutes. I mean, it's bleeding out. It's got to be exhausted.
I agree. I think we keep going. We press on.
Onward.
Poor Piffle.
Yeah, Fiffle, your bite
Piffle.
is throbbing, and you're
What's
feeling a little
throbbing?
feverish.
Guys, I feel funny.
Normal. Everything's fine. Do we have a rapid test on us?
Not funny, haha.
What kind of check would it be to figure out how quickly lycanthropy develops?
You could do, because of the way it occurs, it could be either an Arcana check or even a religious check.
I will try a religious check.
Oh, all right. I can't help you with
Okay.
that one.
Damn it.
You know it's
I
a
mean,
curse.
You could make your own. But...
Yeah, I'll make a, if I may, I'll make an Arcana.
If I can assist, I'll assist with his Arcana.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. Hold on. Let me just tell it with advantage, and then roll it. It only did it one time. One more.
Well, you can roll it again.
Ah, damn it.
But then you can roll that again because it's with advantage.
So, Graham, you know it's a curse.
That was me. I was the one that fucked that one up.
I know. That's why I'm saying Graham knows it's a curse.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if he was doing an advantage and he has the halfling luck, can he re-roll the one?
No, it kind of over. He chooses the better of the two. He doesn't like select that one, unless of course he rolls 2 1s.
Oh, okay.
Close. Very close.
Yeah, Graham, you know that this is a curse, and that the curse of lycanthropy will take effect relatively quickly, and it presents itself most aggressively on the full moon. That the full moon will force the curse to immediately occur.
And what night does it happen to be?
Well, you were lucky that you fought the Tanner on the night of a full moon, so you have about 2 weeks before the next one.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say, yeah, it's a full moon.
Do I know anything about slowing or halting the progression until you can get the curse lifted?
You do not.
Good
You
question,
know
though.
that, like, because of the magical nature of a curse, you do, in fact, need to... It's not like a poison, it's... Yeah, magical nature, so you basically just need to do something that would lift a curse.
Alright. Damn. Well, we better hustle and keep us posted.
You... Maybe if you kill the werewolf, it'll lift the curse. You've heard rumors about that, but you never know. You're not sure if that's true or not.
I assume during this, like, moment of enlightenment that Graham's having, we've been pushing pretty hard.
You actually probably would have had to stop to do this. But you can push hard now.
Oh, yeah, we're pushing hard.
Yeah, let's do that. Before he loses Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Well, if you want to push really hard, you are going to have to all make constitution checks to see if you get any levels of exhaustion.
Fortunately, Kaido's on the horse, yeah?
With the exception of Kaido, of course.
Oh, thank God, because I
yeah, Kaido and I don't have...
Graham is fine. Fiffle!
Well, you're on your Aurora. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Fizzle is motivated by a
does
strong
Aurora have
desire to not become a werewolf right now, so he's like really...
No, Aurora doesn't need to worry about this.
Sucking it up.
That's one specific case. Fiffle, yeah, you're feeling great, honestly. Like, you know, you're a little hot, feverish. There's lots of really nice smells in the air. You can kind of taste, like, the winter, like, cold on your tongue. You really feel great pushing through the forest, actually.
Health is alive. Juice is like wine.
What, being a werewolf ain't that bad, actually.
Lucian, you take a single point of exhaustion.
Oh.
Was it a 10 DC?
No, it was a 13.
13. Oh, okay.
Because it's night and also it's heavy snow. And wait, where's Otto? I don't see your roll.
I'm on the horse.
Oh, you're on the horse. Okay. All right then. Yeah. So, Lucian does take a point of exhaustion, but the rest of you are able to power through one method or another.
Exhaustion sucks, Lucian.
It's got to be close.
After this, you finally are able to get through into a clearing in the woods. And you're able to see, you're starting at the bottom left of the map. But in the clearing, you see the werewolf that you had been tracking, as well as 3 additional werewolves. 2 are flanking one very large, very tall werewolf. He would be Chungus height.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. Is it Chungus?
No, it
I
is
don't
not.
think it's the Were-Chungus.
Okay, that would be...
Chungus is baking cherry pie. Okay?
At least one person in this campaign.
It wasn't cherry!
When the Were-Chungus is like introduced, there needs to be like a flashback where we got the like catch up with Chungus and how he became the were-Chungus.
Yeah.
Well, Chungus was bitten by a were-rat, but was not infected with the curse. Oh no, he was.
No, he was, but we cured it.
That's right.
Let's see. A second.
And as you enter into the clearing, the large werewolf in the center.
I was trying to check the distance, but I can't get it to work.
Oh, distance
here.
from you to them?
Yeah.
It's about 100
This
feet.
one.
Give
This one right
or,
here.
like a little
It's
100
100
feet or
feet,
so.
Can I Eldritch Blast this one right here?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
This one right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
I'm assuming I can tell that's the injured one.
Yeah, his clothes are torn and bloody.
I gotta find this here. Did I hit? I think my hit.
Well, we're gonna go with the 22, but it still hits.
Yeah. Alright.
Eldritch Blast.
All right, so we are go ahead and everybody
Let's go, baby. This is what I'm talking about. Some fighting.
All right. Go ahead, click your character and roll initiative.
Yes, I love the aggressiveness.
You were not expecting that one from me, right?
No, I'm so proud. Honestly, so fucking proud. Is Graham swigging?
Graham's gonna take a lap.
Oh god, let's do it.
Though I don't think diplomacy was exactly gonna end well.
Okay, the line is still there. It's kind of cool.
Not too bad.
Yeah, you can actually get rid of it if you wanted to.
How?
You just click again with the thing.
Is there even a point to my attacking these guys? Like, do they have to make a save?
No, they're just immune to any
Ian, it does not go.
Do you have magic, Piffle?
See? I'm just like, what the fuck is going?
All right, we'll worry about it later.
Can I toss? Do you want one of these grenades? Give it a shot. I don't know. It could be magic grenades.
It was a. You have the grenades.
I have two. Otto has one. He has the green one. Would you like the blue one, Piffle?
I mean, I can throw a grenade if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't do anything else, I'm gonna toss Piffle the grenade with the blue
Well, for
string
right
on
now,
it.
you can do it on your turn because it is the werewolf's turn.
Silvered
Fuck. Okay.
weapon? Like somebody have a spear and a short sword or something? I can borrow
Oh, I have a
or
silver
a knife or a
spear.
dagger.
I have a silvered spear I could throw you, but it have to be on my turn because we're starting. So,
All
can I
right.
bonus action give shit, or how
5,
does giving shit work?
10. You could drop it, and then Fiffle can pick it up on his turn.
Okay, that's what
Yeah,
I will do then. Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Oh my.
and
I'm proficient
Yeah.
with a spear.
he takes 2. The other werewolves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Can we?
15.
If you're proficient with simple weapons, you are.
Yes, I have some.
Okay,
Once you're done with this one,
it is Graham's turn.
can you mark the one since I know which one it is? I guess.
Well, your hunter's mark is worn off at this point.
Okay. It did its. It did the.
It did its fucking job, yeah.
Yeah. Graham,
Big
you're up.
time.
Yeah, no, I'm reviewing
sorry,
two options for spells because I have two different ghostly aura thingies.
Oh, also, while he's reviewing that, if Kaido and I are on Reggie, can do.
You cannot fight 2 person on a horseback. You can move that way, but one of you is gonna have to dismount.
Oh, can you? Would I need to hold my turn? Oh no, yeah, I would have to. I don't even think there is holding of turn. I would have to just jump off on my turn. I go before
no,
you.
it's fine. I was actually looking to get us both in there. Like.
I know that'd be awesome because I only have 15 speed, but I go first, so it'd be weird.
I'll have him drop you off somewhere over there.
Oh yeah, you can command Reginald. I keep forgetting.
Okay. Let's try this. I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Ooh.
All right,
which
that
I
one
copied onto
surrounds.
a notepad
That was
file,
the one
so
you were
I have
using
it.
last time.
No, this is actually a different one.
Oh, okay.
It's basically a more personal question mark buff. But,
Oh, yeah, it
I
just
can
ups your
also do
damage.
A little bit of zone control.
Okay.
What does it do until the spell ends? Anytime soon.
And it is going to be necrotic. And as a reminder, if they have any form of resistance to necrotic, no, they don't.
Nice.
I will give you this icon to indicate that you are
Necrotic?
buffed with it.
Once again, like, the spirits deeper in the woods seem kind of different. Like, a little more dense, a little faster, a little less in number, but much more striking. And Ian, I need a ruling from you before we begin because it's about to come up whenever we're in melee.
Yep.
That last line, in addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 until the start of your next turn. Is that, when it says any creature, any one creature or any creature I elect within the radius?
In addition, any creature of your choice,
I think
you
it's
can do any creature that you choose. Any creature of your choice that you can see.
I think it makes sense if it's in the radius. They're in the spooky zone, so they're all slowed.
I believe that your choice indicates, if it was one creature, it'd say any one creature of your choice.
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm going to rule it's all of them.
So that is a radius around me.
Alright, so I'll also make that then. That's 10 feet around you?
Yeah. I think the other one is objectively the better aura, but...
This is good for the extra damage it adds, yeah, but...
I mean, it's not useless. It's still a third level aura thingamabob.
It
anyway,
has its third
that's
level.
A bonus action to set up. So then I'm also going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to try to hold the middle. And I believe I can also wrap up... Oh, damn, they're all spaced apart. Okay, 45 feet. I think I can use a cantrip to hit one of the schmucks. Oh, yeah, the wounded one. Is the wounded one within 60 feet? I think so, right?
It's this guy right here.
One. Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, he's... Hang on, the... First one? First one.
Yeah, the one in the lead.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to hit him with the terrible ding of you've already got damage, so die.
Okay, he has to make a wisdom save, you said?
Let me play the entry.
Yes. So he's going to make a wisdom save. He does not pass, so you get to do the d12.
Alright.
So goddamn Pelican!
Aw.
Okay.
So I've got the aura, I moved, and I did a cast.
Okay, and yeah, you're right. You can definitely feel the spirits in this wood. Yes.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
It's not within the bonus damage, but I do get an additional d12 for being higher level.
Oh, okay.
That's 8 damage instead of 3.
All right, no problem.
Nice.
Let's be 6. Looking a little rough. But anyway. Yeah. So yes. Graham, you can definitely feel the spirits in this wood. They're very... They're not as calm as they would be near civilization. There's more of them. Honestly, you think maybe this area may actually have been a battlefield at some point.
Ooh. Alright. So the spirits of the dead are strong in this place. That is good to know.
All right. Did you wish to do anything else, or are you all set?
I think that's everything I can do. Yeah, this would be another bonus action, so I will do that next turn.
Okay. Kaido, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to drop my silvered spear on the ground right here for Piffle.
Okay, that's a free action.
Oh, I don't know why I just rolled it. I was just trying to send it to
you spear Piffle. I understand.
Wait, there you go. Okay, wrong picture. I dropped the silvered spear for Piffle. I am on
He's on Reggie.
Reginald right now.
Yep.
Is there any way Otto could move Reginald on my turn, or no? It would be have to.
Would
I command Reginald to move?
Where do you want to go? I don't know how far he can go. Also, that's I can't.
I would say, how far does he go? You say you don't know.
Reggie is a warhorse.
Don't get too close first turn.
He's not gonna. I don't think he can get that close.
I'm a melee guy. I can only move 15, so I would say this is gonna be my mass movement for the turn, for like the game combat round.
A warhorse is capable of moving 60 feet.
Oh wow. You can put me like right here.
Are you gonna get off?
And then I'm gonna get off there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Reggie will move on Otto's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay on Reginald then. I'm not gonna use my movement because I can't. And instead, I'm just going to, if I can from here, I actually don't even. I think I can, right? I'm gonna go ahead and firebolt this guy.
Okay.
Off of Reginald Dak. Bam. Why is it not clicking?
Where's the kaboom?
This guy? It won't do it for me. The guy on the front.
Yeah, you're not able to roll the firebolt?
This guy.
Yeah, I know.
No, I wasn't able to ping.
Okay. I knew who you were talking about, though.
Is magic movement speed affected by exhaustion?
It would just cut your speed in half.
It would still be, okay.
So, you would move faster, but you would still be, like, exhausted. You wouldn't be able to move as far as you would be able to, but you'd be able to move a little farther, at least, than you would normally.
Okay.
Okay, so that does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
And damage.
Let's see this big dick DPS.
Wow, 17. That's pretty impressive.
Fuck yeah!
Nice. Oh.
Alright, that is going to be... Let me just make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Title doing the big dick DPS.
Big dick, baby.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. Okay. Alright, Kaido, you have been able to just launch a firebolt, and it hits the werewolf square in the chest.
Beautiful.
He's looking pretty rough.
Beautiful. I'm not gonna take a bonus action. I have nothing to do. I'm done.
Can you
Alright.
hold this bonus action?
No. You use your action to hold an action, and then you
Ready, okay.
And then you ready the action using your action, and then you use your reaction to cause it to go on a set condition.
Isn't Expeditious Retreat a bonus action?
It is, but it's not. I'm doubling 15 feet, so I'll be 30 feet. So I might as well just use Reginald, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's gonna get dropped off over
And
there.
it uses a spell slot. I could use some. I'm using it for shield or something. I only have one spell slot left.
True. Okay.
All right. Pack leader is going to go. He can... Okay, so he's actually going to dash. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And drop there. Now, that was his action.
Oh, my.
Lucian, you're up.
Oh, my. This guy's going in.
Eyes turn purple. Points to the group of 3 werewolves in the back row, and suddenly purple smoke starts to rise, and he casts his
Fireball.
version of Fireball.
Okay.
You get a doctor to check that out.
Yeah, something's going on.
He just throws like, you guys should kiss. What? Those are words.
It's a
That's
jest.
how you cast it? I don't know.
Setting the mood, man.
It's the incantation. Kiss.
DC save 14.
Okay. So we'll start with the... Ooh, not that guy. We'll start with the injured werewolf. It's a dex save. Alright. He does save. He'll take half damage. Then we'll do the one that is closest to him, just a little bit up to the top right. Also passes. And then the last one, the one furthest north, fails. Okay. So, that was 30 damage. So, Lucian, you actually ignite this werewolf, and he burns into a crisp, even with the half damage. And let me do a little math here real quick, just to make sure I'm going to get it correct.
You should have paid your dues.
And then this guy is going to take the full brunt of it. Was that your last level 3?
That was my last level 3, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was mine. All right. As he burns and screeches in torment, as like that, like tears through him, you just hear the other werewolf behind him yell, "Shaw, no!" All right, Lucian, did you wish to do anything else?
Does Piffle react at all?
Well, I mean, you could spend action to investigate and see if Fiffle looks different.
No, I guess I already used mine.
He doesn't.
That was the one that bit me. It just got incinerated.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we can find out on my turn if I feel any different.
If he doesn't, it's probably tied to the pack leader, maybe.
Or it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't work.
Or it's a folk legend.
We're being positive here, okay? This is a positive stream.
I'm good. That's all.
Comfy stream, motherfucker.
All right, Fiffle, you're up. A spear has fallen just at your feet.
All right. And picking it up doesn't use an action.
You can't. Manipulating an object does. I think picking it up still counts as a free action.
Okay. And the dash action, is that double your normal speed?
Yes, it does. Yep.
Okay. So this is about dash range for me.
Haberdasher.
Okay. So I would like to pick up the spear,
Okay.
dash to here, and then use my regular action to hide. Bonus action dash, regular action hide.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll to hide. Your stealth roll.
Good spot.
I'm just checking something very quickly, but I think that's fine.
So these are werewolves. The dire wolves were their the pets.
All right.
Woo-hoo!
I'll just roll a 30 on my stealth roll,
On.
which is
Wow.
a number that you can
Just,
roll.
you're just Rambo first
Oh
blood
my
right
God.
now.
He did a battle cry running the whole way, and then the
That's
stuff was like,
ridiculous.
"Where did that come from?"
Fiffle scampers under a tree and leaves this dimension temporarily.
I am the
Alright.
wind, I am the trees, I am the snow. I am
He ran
Yeah.
so fast while he was stealthed that there is no footprints.
With Fiffle's turn done, we go to Fern and Aurora. So,
Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to use ensnaring strike,
okay.
Ooh,
and
nice.
then try to shoot this werewolf up here next to the one that's died.
Which of the two?
The
This one.
This guy?
yes, no, this one, the lower one.
Okay. All right. He has to make a strength check.
let
Okay.
me do
Well,
the-
I guess first thing first, you actually see if you hit him. Thinking
Yeah,
about
let
it.
me do longbow.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
You get two
Okay,
attacks.
my second attack, I'll try to hit him again.
Okay. Okay, that does hit. Go ahead, roll damage, and then add in the extra piercing.
That's a 1d6, right?
Yep. All right. Well, he takes none of that because he's immune.
The ensnaring strike too?
The ensnaring strike makes it piercing damage. It doesn't mention if it's magical or not. You know what? Just to be nice, though, I will give you the extra 5 damage to him.
Okay.
Also, because I'm not. It is a spell, but it doesn't say it's like.
I think aren't spells always magic?
Yeah, spells
For
should
this-
always be magic. and
Yeah,
piercing.
I'm gonna give him this in this case. I'll have to double check that, but I'll do it later. And he'll make his strength save in just a moment.
You're gonna make her get the evil little bell at this rate.
And
gonna
he
make a line of
is
bells.
going to do a strength save. It goes to him in this regard as a defender for a save. So the spines do wrap around, but he's able to just pull and tear out of them.
Gotcha.
All right. Did you wish to do anything else on your turn, or are you going to Aurora? You have your movement.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where I want to move. I'm trying to figure that out. I think I will just move to here
Okay.
and Aurora as well. And that's all.
All right. Otto, you're up.
Where did you want to go with Kaido? Right here.
Beeline to the wolves in the back, I guess, yeah, I don't know, whatever. As long as you give me that 60 feet in there, let me get in there a little bit.
Yeah, let me see.
I'll use. I'm a melee like you, so I'll use your judgment. But just as long as I'm close. I'm
So
happy.
the 60 will get you in front of our friend there.
How about right? How about fuck? I can't. Goddamn thing. What about right here? Wait a minute. Let me do
Right
it right
there?
here. Yeah, actually, that's exactly where I was pinging.
Throw him right there, and then Reggie will come back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So you're gonna. All right. So Kaido is going which one? Like right here?
16,
think it was, like, right here?
Right there. Yep.
Right here. Okay. Reggie can't come back just yet.
Yeah, I mean on his return turn.
Yeah. Okay.
And then 1,
Thank you, Otto.
4, 5.
Fuck some shit up now.
I will move here, and I will Eldritch Blast this guy over here.
Okay. Go ahead.
Once I make my way to my button.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Should use the bell. Okay, that's it. I'm also in a shield. With a shield.
Okay, you have sword and shield.
Yep.
All right. Werewolf. We'll start with this guy then. He is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he is going to throw his spear at Kaito, because Kaito is directly next to him. Does a 19 hit?
It does, but I would like to shield.
Okay.
But fuck it, I'll take it. Never mind.
All right.
Easy bites you.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a spear. So he just throws his spear and it strikes
Hits his toe.
Kaito and deals 7 piercing damage.
A little painful, but I can muscle through. It's fine. Okay.
Okay.
Just a spear.
Second werewolf. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to... There's 20 away, and it has a range of 20. So Kaido, unfortunately, he also in range that one, so he's going to throw that spear too, and doing, well, just 3 piercing damage.
Okay. All right. Fair.
He hit you with the wood shaft instead.
So a total of 10 piercing for that attack. Though that's the werewolf's turn.
Does
Graham?
the silvered resistance work when they're not in werewolf form? Like
It
does
does,
Piffle
yes.
There's still a werewolf, just in their other shape.
So, Piffle, you have resistance to all non-magical attacks, right?
Eventually.
He's transforming.
Okay.
But I gave him a silver spear. He should be able to do. Are you talking about defensively or offensively?
Defensively.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, I'm not a werewolf yet.
Okay.
Graham, you were. Actually, hold on.
Kaido?
I'm sorry. Why did Kaido
Is
get
somebody
it?
spearing me? What happened? I'm good, right?
It should be werewolf pack leader and then Kaido, if I recall correctly. For some reason, it changed the order.
It is werewolf pack leader, then Kaido.
I changed it myself, but it was just like it was because it shifted it before. I was almost certain it was werewolf pack. Anyway, Graham, your turn. I'm sorry, I was confused by a slight technical error.
I know. One moment.
The werewolf is getting faster and faster.
I'm going to be moving up, and I'm going to be casting my spiritual weapon. But I wanted to check another thing real fast. We're 6th level, right?
Yes, you are.
Oh, awesome! I've got another use of Channel Divinity, so I can do another necrotic burn.
Do I have?
I'm going to move up to flank. Get those 2 in the aura and cover Kaido's side.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. And the aura will take effect, which means I'll be dealing additional damage.
Another level before I get
Bonus action, now that I've moved, is going to be to cast Spiritual Weapon, so that'll get an attack off.
Okay, where do we like to place that?
I'm going to put it on the... I guess to my left, even though I don't think it makes any difference, because I don't think it takes up a square.
No, not really. It like floats above, but I just so I can know how far it needs to move if need be.
Yeah, and it is going to make an attack, and this uses force damage.
Okay. That does hit, and it deals 5 force damage to the.
It will also deal an additional D8 because of the spell.
Okay.
Or the aura. So, and that's necrotic damage. So 5 force and 3 necrotic.
Okay, so that's 8 total.
Yep, let me just double check.
He does
that
not
to make sure I'm
resist.
still caught up with what I'm doing. And I will also. I've got my action. Do I want to bonk or not? Yeah. Oh wait, I can do an inflict wounds. I'm gonna do an inflict wounds.
Okay.
Cast it first.
Very, very
Level.
nifty. Oh
24 for a touch attack, and I'm also going to use my channel divinity on it, and it'll do an additional 1d8.
Okay.
So 1d8.
Wow, lots of damage.
Yeah, I'm swinging for the fences here. Let me deduct my spells real quick so I don't
6.
lose track where I'm at. And it will also take, I think it's one moment. So many fucking class features. What a problem to have.
Yeah,
I wish I had that problem.
I think that's the
You
one.
just did
Touch of death.
34 points of damage
top
there?
of that.
Jesus Christ.
So it is going to take an extra
5 plus twice my level would be 17 damage. So
Okay.
17 plus 21 plus 5 necrotic on that.
Okay. Well, it is also dead
Nice.
from
Graham is just
Loaded.
not even fucking with the chance of getting a bite. Like those spirits of the dead coalesce, just like a black light, wailing, shrieking whirlwind of souls around his hand, as he just puts it through where it was. There's like a moment of resistance, and then there's just no living matter around the arm.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Graham, did you wish to do anything else?
Stare angrily at the werewolf chief.
Okay. We are going now
Intimidation.
to the pack leader. He has his speed reduced to 20, so 5, 10. He moves there. He looks at you, Graham, just says, "Cleric, I do not wish to fight you, but in the name of Eidos, I must stop you."
Hold on.
Oh,
And
no.
he is not going to bite. He's actually going to just do a claw attack at you,
That
dealing
will
8
hit.
slashing, and a second claw attack, missing.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's his turn. It's now on to Kaido.
Would I recognize, is Eidos your god? Is
Yes,
he not?
yes, she is.
I would recognize that, right? I mean, Kaido's an
I
idiot.
wouldn't be able to roll an insight on him, right?
You could go roll an insight now if you'd like.
I would.
No, he's very sincere about that statement.
Hold on now.
All right, I will not attack that guy then. Just
Like
to
keep
give
an
damage.
action in reserve.
No, I'm gonna go to the other guy instead. I think the other werewolf has to be dealt with, but you can go ahead and have a conversation with this guy.
You guys can have a serious conversation.
Yeah, while
Can
I.
you reach that?
What'd you say?
Can you reach that with your 15 movement?
No,
You
but
also
there's
have
other
to
stuff I can do.
dismount using your movement, half your movement.
Oh, it's dismount half my movement. Okay, so I only have really five.
You have one
No,
square.
your max movement, so you have to use your remaining 15 to get off the horse.
Damn.
Oh shit. Okay, so I dismount.
And you're done. With your
and
movement,
I
at
will
least.
Have to,
Lucian.
what would I do? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to use second wind.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do that. I'm rolling a d10, so it's
8.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a D10 plus.
Plus
Yeah, I think your
6.
con modifier, or I don't know how it works. Or is it
It's just-
your fighter level? I'm sorry.
Well, your fighter level, yeah. So I'm healing up 8 right there. And then I will use my action to. Oh, D&D Beyond just crashed. Nice. It says D&D and Beyond. D&D Beyond is taking a short rest. I will use. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and use Firebolt again, but on the werewolf and not the
The chief or leader.
chief guy, the leader. Yeah.
Really?
Do I have an angle on that? Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to hit
that's
him.
what-
You'd be able to
I
shoot him.
just could shoot right around. All right, great.
Boop. Okay, that does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Boop.
Okay.
And I am done.
Alright, it is Lucian's turn.
Alright, Lucian is going to cast Magic Missile, level 2, on the non-chieftain werewolf.
Okay.
So 44 plus 4. 9, 13 damage.
Alright, as these magic missile, it was 13 you said?
Yeah, plus 4. 9 plus 4, 13.
Alright. These magic missiles strike the werewolf, and he's looking very badly hurt.
Nice.
Alright. Lucian, did you wish to do anything else?
Yeah, he's gonna go to the full corner of the map. That's all.
Alright. Fiffle, you're up.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah, that went about the way I guesstimated it would. So these guys are over here with the pack leader, and then we got one more closed in. Alright. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that this guy's distracted by Graham and whoever's token that is there. Well, let me just measure here. Exactly 25 feet. Haha! So Piffle breaks cover, scampers 25 feet over here,
Okay.
and attacks the pack leader with the silvered spear.
Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me.
I believe the spear is going to be a 1d6 like most of my other things, and I would be proficient, so it would be the same
Yeah, you just add.
everything, I think. So I'm just going to roll the short sword attack, which should be the same.
I think the only problem is the spear is going to be using your strength, because I don't believe it is versatile. Or,
I can check, but I
That's
don't
what-
think it is.
Finesse.
You may be right.
finesse, you're right. I'm sorry. That's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, is that it is versatile, and you can use it with two hands, but it is not
Yeah.
finesse. You can't not use your dex to attack with it.
Right.
You use your strength.
Even when you throw it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the nice thing about the spears. If you have a strength user, they can yeet the spear and use their strength bonus.
So wait, how do I calculate my attack here?
I
There's
just
a
roll a d20 and add in
proficiency
your.
bonus and ability. So that would be a +4 instead of a +7. So this is going to be a d6 plus 4, or a d20 plus 4 for attack.
Yep.
Okay. Is this? That's quantity, right? I don't want to roll 4 d20s. Run d20 plus 4 would be an 18.
Okay, that does hit.
You didn't have to roll the d4, it's just a +4.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's just a +4, but you do hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
And the damage on it is
1d6, right?
1d8.
If you're
1d8.
using it with
Two-handed.
Oh no, 1d6 plus 3. I'm sorry.
If you're using it with two hands, it's 1d8 plus your strength
The
modifier.
damage is just the modifier, so my damage will be +1 instead of
+1, yeah. Are you using two hands or one hand?
Let's do two hands.
1d8 plus 1 then.
Yeah, so let's do 1d8.
Piffle's mad. He doesn't want to be a werewolf.
So 3 piercing, and then I should get a sneak attack
Nice.
for an additional 12.
Okay,
Nice.
so let's see here. That was 3 plus 12, so 15. That's pretty good. As you just, while distracted with Graham, you sidle up to the werewolf and stab him in the side with this spear.
Jeez.
You're a little crazy.
Now. Really don't want to get bit by any more werewolves. If I go back where I was, I only got one bonus action here. So I use my bonus action. I'm gonna have to use it to disengage, otherwise I'll be attacked. And if If I go back where I was, this guy will see me. So I'm going to disengage and kind of fall back this way a little.
Okay.
Like so.
All right.
At least it won't be as close to that. He could probably close that distance, but at least it's not as close.
With that, it is Fern, and then Aurora.
Alright. I will use Ensnaring Strike again to hit this normal werewolf over here.
Okay.
Longbow.
That does hit. Actually, you have to cast Ensnaring Strike. You have to cast Ensnaring Strike again. Can you just,
Oh, you want me to click it? Okay.
Yeah, I just gotta get the DC to save.
It's like 15.
I think it's 15,
Okay.
but I'll click it. There.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so you bonus action that, did that. That does hit. Go ahead and roll both the damage for the regular and then the D6.
Well, the damage for regular doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but just for my own personal music. All right.
D6.
Well, actually, with that, the arrow with the magic vines coursing through it pierces the werewolf's heart, and
nice.
it collapses with the vines kind of like wrapping around and twisting the werewolf like snakes.
Pins him
Crazy.
round.
Metal.
Very metal.
All
Now eat a
right.
bat.
Fern, did you wish to do anything else, or have Aurora do anything?
No. We'll just stay here where we are.
All right. Then it is now Otto's turn.
Oh wow, I can do stuff.
I'm off Reginald, by the way, if you want him back for something.
Is it a bonus? What is it to switch weapons? Nah, actually, it doesn't matter because.
You have to. It's an action to actually. Is it a bonus action?
Or I just drop it, I guess.
You drop it as a free action, and then grab the other weapon as a bonus.
Okay. If I move here, I can hit him with my halberd, right?
Yes.
Okay. But, I'll do that, and I can do it twice. So let the failures begin. Miss.
Yeah, that misses. That hits. Okay. He
Yeah,
takes
with the vine.
11 slashing damage.
And I'll do a divine smite. It's 2d8, I believe.
If you. Yes, it is.
Level
Yep.
1.
All right. So that's going to be 24.
Yeah, 24. And that is it for me. I don't believe I can do anything else. Yep, that's it for me.
Okay. And then Graham, you're up.
I'm gonna ask him what the fuck he's talking about. Graham's just gonna talk fast. What's going on?
Walk fast before a hobbit stabs you. He's so angry.
You're not attacking this
Yeah,
time?
no.
All right. And you didn't wish to do anything else besides say that?
I will ready to attack if he makes a hostile action, basically at all.
The werewolf pack leader is seeing Graham's not attacking. And actually, I'm going to do something quickly. Yeah. Not only does he see you not attacking, he actually does see your symbol of Eidos. Having noticed it. Looks at you and slowly lowers his claws. We are spirit guardians. We shepherd the souls of the dead.
Why were you attacking us?
You attacked my packmate. We thought you were with the spirit caller.
We got sent on a wild goose chase by some forest spirit.
Yes.
It's been stalking us, trying to return, kind of points a thumb at Lucian and Fern, to nature, and not taking no for an answer.
The werewolf pack leader looks at you. Shall we parlay?
If we could, guys. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna go to Kaido.
Really nervous.
I will.
This is going to be a D20 roll, isn't it?
I will come up to the guy right here and also ready my action, and say, sure, we will parlay, but if there's anything aggressive, any aggressive movement on his end, I am striking.
Okay.
So I will ready my action, and as a bonus action, I'll say, I'm all ears. I'll. Any follower of Eidos is a.
You don't know anything about followers.
I
right?
don't know. I just know that you can get 15% off from Yankee Candle near you, and I know you guys love your candle. No, I'll just tell him, all right, I'm willing to hear you out and ready up an action just in case there's any hostility.
All right. Well, before we drop out of combat, does anybody else want to do anything? Lucian, Fiffle, Fern, or Otto?
No.
Magic missile times 4. No.
Before we
No,
jump
no,
into
I'll
combat,
be like on guard, but I will like.
Piffle hides in the trees while they parlay.
Yeah,
I don't trust werewolves.
Move up a bit and just Seamus Kaido kind of ready a magic missile spell. I will use a spell slot in case this motherfucker moves.
Going on.
To attack.
Alright. We will drop out of combat then. The pack leader looks to his 3 fallen comrades.
Ooh, sorry about that.
He unslings a backpack, places it on the ground, and he takes 3 candles out. And he lights all 3. And Graham, you would recognize him giving a prayer to Eidos.
We could revive one, but I don't know if we're at that level of our relationship yet.
Wow, that's a big step, man.
That's a big step. You guys are moving in together after 2 weeks of
I'm
dating.
going to like elbow Kaido and say, "Watch the jokes." Whisper to him, no jokes.
Just immediately becomes a comedy master.
If we can find out about Piffle's curse.
Yeah.
You gotta let him finish his thing.
Takes a couple minutes. He just looks to Graham. Our cleric would normally resolve this, but they've been captured by the spirit caller.
Does that have anything to do with what's happening?
I don't know what you... Or...
Graham
I should
will...
say 4 members of our pack, including Shaw there, were on patrol duty when they were called to the wilderness by something.
Let's see. One of our friends is bit. What do we do about that?
Which of your friends?
He's... Actually, hang on, perception.
You look around.
I think your passive perception's high enough to beat a
this
12.
one, like,
It actually is, now that you mention it. He's over there, just while he's trying to hide behind something.
Shaw the fool. We will use violence to protect ourselves, but we do not spread our curse to others if they do not consent to it. It seems there was a accident. Some being in this woods has been preying upon us, attempting to bring us back to its fold.
I see. Well, then, we owe you guys an apology, and let's compare notes. And Graham will try to explain what's going on from the team's perspective.
Okay.
We got the wicker doll we can show him too. Okay.
I just had an amazing thought.
Uh-oh.
Should you be rolling a d20?
I already did, and it's a natural one right now just because I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
And imagine if Lucian, with the nest of spiders he has in his arm, also
torso.
In my
gets
stomach.
in his stomach, also got bit by a werewolf. Would they be were spiders?
Well,
Would
possibly. You'd have
Oh
to
my
take a look
God.
and see.
You're trying to make a pred alien the fantasy world.
I mean, To be fair, before Graham moved up, I considered throwing the grenade at the
Yeah,
middle.
I was thinking about it too, to be honest.
But if Lucian exploded into spider babies right now,
Imagine.
I would
No, that would be rough. But that's a cool one. All right, that was my thought. But of course, I hope that never happens.
Hang on. Lucian,
Lucian
please
sticks his arm in the dead werewolf's mouth to see. No, I'm just kidding.
Forcing puncture wounds in his arm.
The 3 werewolves have reverted back. You see them turn into a human woman, a half-elf man, and a human man. The pack leader himself, having seen that you are willing to parley, he turns into his human form. It is an older man, long white hair, a white beard, but he is tall-ish, but a little taller than maybe Otto, but he is a human. Yes, looking at the wicker figure, we've seen these around the woods. We've been cutting them down from the trees there. Poison.
Poison? What do you mean
Not
poison?
literal poison, mind. But
what can you tell us, about yourselves for starters?
We are here to help shepherd and guard spirits who have been lost, to ensure that they pass on to their proper area on behalf of our goddess Eidos.
What a mess. What do you know about this spirit? We've run into it before down around Viderheim.
It's like the 3rd time, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
This creature here is not our primary goal. It's simply a hazard. As he tries to remember human words. It's been difficult. We're not anticipating it would have such a profound effect upon us, but being part beast ourselves, we return to the woods occasionally, and it seems to want us to join it permanently. I need assistance, if it would be not presumptuous for me to ask.
What do you need?
We are tracking a being. He appears a human man, but he is different. He calls forth spirits of the dead to serve him and twist them to his will. He is not from this woods, this area. He has captured 2 members of my pack, our actual cleric to Eidos, as well as my brother.
I suppose we'd...
Sounds like Brother Bones would ask us to help with this at some point, too.
Yeah, Graham's invested in this.
That's what I would say to Graham.
What can you tell us about this?
It's
about this person. And insight check. It's not like... No, never mind. I was going to say they took 2 captives, so that's not us. I was waiting for one of those twists where they're talking about you, because it's a weird necromancer from a different area of town. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's you.
No, so our cleric was contacted by Eidos through a vision, and we boarded a boat here and traveled to this land to deal with this spirit caller. He's proven more wily and protected than we had previously anticipated. We thought with our natural resistances and our abilities and the like, we'd be able to easily deal with him, but we were ambushed and driven back.
I assume he does the same kind of hokum we do.
Not like us. Worse. He does not ask the spirits' permission. He twists them to his will.
Damn. Yeah, it's my responsibility to help with that. Literally my job. Y'all, y'all would be most appreciated on this journey if you'll come with. But our halfling there really does need help if we can give it.
I am sorry for the curse your halfling bears. If we can perhaps get to our cleric, she would be able to cure the curse.
How long does he have before he turns?
Depends. If he succumbs to the curse, he gives himself to it. It would happen
Kind of look over
immediately.
at Bibble, and you see him scratching his ear with his hind leg.
Oh no, it's starting.
You're putting up a fight, right, buddy? That's what Otto said.
If he were to resist it, not give in, until the next full moon.
We have to rest. We need a rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would love a rest.
Where's the spirit caller? Like from here? Like
He's moving farther away. He's traveling around, scouting, I think. He is
this
from.
Someone different than the forest walker dude.
They do not seem to cause each other ill. He is. I have no words for this. A bad scent. He is not from a wood in this area. This world.
Can I make a religion check to see if this is like anything I've heard of as known entities or enemies in the church?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. I mean, definitely describing somebody who would be naturally an enemy of Eidos by just the simple fact of not being a good, like,
Shepherd
respectful.
of spirits.
Yeah.
Being a dick to the ghosts. Never be a dick to the ghosts.
As for anyone specific to Eidos, as an enemy or an adversary, no. This is completely foreign to you.
How about as far as our research on the outsiders after the incidents with the Tanner, because we had to study up?
It doesn't match any of the exiled ones, anything like that you can think of. This doesn't have any of those hallmarks.
Okay. So this is something out of our wheelhouse. But, what could he do? Beyond twist spirits.
He travels not as you and I do on foot or horseback or by ship, but by stepping through the veils of the realms, the planes.
Planeswalker.
He bears odd abilities I've never seen beyond his profane necromantic activities.
I mean,
he
we have
can speak to you with a thought. He has odd armor and weapons I've yet to see before.
I whispered a kind of chaos blade.
Oh. Fuck yes.
And perhaps even more disturbingly, he appears to be aided by others from this world's forest.
Oh my.
That's how this all started. We thought you were with the creatures that have been pulled together. I guess indirectly we were.
Apologize for the misidentification.
I mean, I'm sorry too. I didn't kind of, looks at the remains that we have annihilated.
Sorry.
Yes.
Our bad.
He takes out a shovel from his backpack, just one that had been strapped to his side, and starts digging. I could maybe restore one. It's been farther than a minute, my friend.
Oh,
they are gone to us, but I will take solace in the simple fact that they are with Eidos now.
All right.
They have
Graham will assist in grave digging.
It takes a while.
A chance to use my degree.
but you do eventually manage, especially as the ground is frozen, but you do eventually manage to get a 3-foot deep hole.
Did you know that Graham does grave digging with a +6 modifier now?
And as we're getting started, Graham is going to suggest we kind of make camp here because we're going to need to rest up if we're going after this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if it's okay with Mr. Werewolf Chief.
Yes. My pack is smaller now. It is me, Lona, and Hugh. Perhaps, if we are lucky.
Right.
Okay.
So I guess we do a long rest after all of this?
Yes, I need one so bad.
All right. Well, it's very nearly dawn, but if you were to rest, do a long rest, you would be able to finish the full 8 hours at around 11 a.m.
Yep.
Pretty decent.
And
It'll have to do. And has there been any sign of other spooky forest shit after the crows?
Make a perception check.
I will make a
I
perception.
will assist.
Okay, with advantage then?
Yes. Yep.
Eh.
All right. No. This area looks to be relatively safe. You notice, actually on the ground, those wicker dolls you have been finding have been pulled down, cut down, smashed and burned, as well as various symbols to Eidos have been kind of scratched into trees or painted around. It looks like this area may have been maybe sanctified in a way. You're not sure if it would actually be literal protection, but it at least makes them comfortable in this area.
Okay.
Do we have anything from this guy that we're trying to find that maybe we can use with Aurora to start tracking the direction?
The spirit caller is traveling. He cares not to cover his trail. We could possibly discover him. He travels with Lona and Hugh.
Do you have anything of Lona's or Hughes that we can use the wolf to...
I can also track, but yes.
Let's do this.
Let me restore all my shit if this is all post-rest.
Oh yeah, I get only one level of exhaustion is removed, correct?
Yep, so you still have one level still, but...
What does his one level entail now?
Ability checks.
Disadvantage on ability.
Oh, so he can move at regular speed, okay.
I can move at regular speed now, though, yeah.
Hooray!
It is a plus.
Right. It's...
Grim is exhausted by one level. Okay.
Do you need that spear, Piffle? Do you need to keep that spear?
Not unless we're fighting werewolves.
Okay, I'm gonna let you hang
No,
on.
I think we're done with that. How you doing, buddy?
Itchy.
The wolf, the pack leader. I have not introduced myself. I am Martin.
And I'm Graham of the Potter's Field. Wish we could have met under better auspices, but at least we can help you with your mission now.
The simple fact that a follower of Eidos in this land has found me would point to perhaps her guidance. Not. Perhaps she has bent a limb towards me. But either way, we are now together. Hopefully this will lead to us being able to fulfill my mission.
We'll do what we can.
You there, halfling, the bitten one.
I mean, yes, hello.
The curse on you, it is not one we spread willingly. It must only be spread to those who have been inducted in. I apologize for my packmate having bitten you and spread this. It is a heavy burden to bear. But it is also a gift from Eidos. It can help shepherd in spirits even more, although I don't suppose you're strictly a member of our organization.
My religion is more about putting gold into my pocket.
This is troublesome. Eidos has provided us the guidance to avoid the curse's more rabid effects. The desire to disappear and bite in and devour and consume.
Yeah, I am getting kind of hungry.
He reaches in a bag and hands you some jerky.
Ooh. I will munch on the jerky.
To resist the curse would be... You could resist some of the effects of it, but eventually it will override your mind. You will be forced to simply be a creature like me, but without the thought behind it, the control. But you have until the next full moon. So there is time.
Okay. How much time?
Till the next full moon.
Yeah. Like how much?
It's
3
11
weeks.
days? Oh, okay. That's a lot more time.
Give or
than I thought.
take. Perhaps 2.5 at worst. It's not the worst we have to do, but we must cover many leagues in order to actually find the spirit caller. He is here for a unknown reason, but he's been here some months now. We've actually only just arrived in this land, this small wood, the Viderheim, some month and a half ago.
Piffle votes that we, leave the spirit caller to a spirit calling and see if we can get me uncursed by that cleric. But
well, it's one and the same.
You have
Yeah, I
to
think
get
he
the caller to get
kidnapped the
He
cleric,
took
right?
the rest of the pack hostage, the spirit caller. So we're going to help him get them back and also complete his mission and also cure you of furry.
okay.
And there might be shiny things.
I mean, you could always convert.
That motivates me to help.
Getting cured of the shiny things. We're both.
Mostly the shiny things.
If we go, I can lead you.
Let's go.
He looks down at his wounded side. In time, it will heal. The silver, unfortunately, has flaked into the wound.
Can I, would magical healing help him with that, or is he boned?
You may attempt it, Cleric of Eidos. It is good to meet... Well, perhaps we've lost one cleric to gain another, but... I prefer to work with Lona, as we've been together for quite some time, and I've only just met you. Although your
Great.
Yes, your control over your connection with Eidos is very strong, I can tell. For the simple, he looks at one of the graves.
Looks at the grease stain. I can try a cure wounds on him.
If you so desire, please do.
I will try one. Did that? No, it didn't. So it'll be 1d8 plus spellcasting. How bad was the hit with the silver during the fighting?
He lost about half his health.
I'm gonna go ahead and bump that up a bit then. I'm gonna give him a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
So let me try that again, but see if it'll actually cast it. 14. Kind of shitty for whatever.
Alright, so yeah, you that was
I guess it's a good thing that I missed the first attack then. Because I was planning to double this mind smite him.
I still think he would have survived, but okay. He looks down. The wound feels better. The silver remains inside, but it will in time pass.
Alright.
Thank you, Cleric.
Least I can do.
Let's go before We lose more time.
Yeah.
Inclined to agree.
Agreed.
We had to unfortunately suspend our search as the members of my pack had gone missing, as we had cleared out the influence of this forest walker. But now that perhaps we can make our way further north, do you have any business in the north? Any friends? Any allies?
Fortunately, we're down from around Viderheim. I don't know that we got any. I can't think of any. Can you guys?
Nope.
No.
Shit.
You're the only friends I got.
Then we must.
Am I forgetting something, Ian, or would that be telling?
No, he doesn't know. He's asking you.
Yeah. I'm just making sure you're not expecting me to be on top of something. We don't do that here.
No, this is not a professional organization.
This is a clown show, and I run the circus.
Came here for dragons. Now we're elsewhere.
Then we must. We are like a stone from a sling. We must be loosed and hope that we strike our target. Then. He hunches down, and you see him transform into a rather large like wolf, not like a wolf-human hybrid, but like an actual large albino wolf. And he just kind of like, he can't speak, but he just kind of like does like that thing dogs do when they want you to follow them.
Okay, let's go.
Mostly when they want you to feed them, not in this regard.
Not this time, but there will be others. Okay, onward to Fucktown.
All right.
Fucktown. I was there once.
The Martin leads you along a path. As you travel, a full day passes. You travel about 6 hours, and it gets close to nighttime. Actually, no, it is nighttime as you're further north, and it's also the middle of winter. It's getting close into winter. It is early winter, so the night comes onto you quickly. He transforms back into his human shape. It is good to rest. We must take watch.
Okay. Let's do that if
Okay.
all are ready.
Yes, ready. Ready.
Let's make sure to set a good watch. Have we got any magical shit for that?
I have cordon of arrows. It like makes a barrier around
Ooh.
a camp. Kind of like a
one, two.
Let me find
Interesting.
An excellent thought. Rabbit creature.
This is what it does. I just have to use like 4 arrows.
For a second, I thought that said 1d36 piercing damage. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
It's a lot of fucking
The
damage.
bunny's done effing around.
All right. Martin speaks up. I will take first watch with whoever shall join me.
Do a little alarm ritual too.
Cool. I guess I'll stay up with him.
Yeah, you guys can do priesty things and talk.
Ask him about dragons. The smelly dog.
So I of course designate everyone in our party to not detonate the arrows.
You look at Kaido.
I'll
Have
do
you been
it
good?
just to see. I just want to make sure it was working.
You woke up everything in this forest.
All right. Let's see here. Whenever a creature. Okay. All right. So, Graham, go ahead and roll a perception check at advantage as you are taking first watch with Martin.
Alright. Damn it.
really see much. Quiet night. Martin has reverted into his hybrid wolf form. Graham of the Potter's Field, you have... It was fortunate to come upon you to an extent. How did you come to find Itos?
I was born next to a battlefield like the one I reckon we were scrapping in, and I could see the dead since as far back as I could remember. Eventually, I could hear them and start talking to them.
Oh, you were favored by her from even the start.
Hmm. How about
Yes.
yourself?
I was a orphan. War passed through my village. I was found by clerics of Eidos, brought to a temple. Not much of one mind. I've compared the various other temples to hers. It was more like a shack in the woods. Relatively large, but for as shacks go. But I was inducted in, and in time I was chosen to join my pack. We are the Grave Chosen. And then from there, we were sent upon various missions on her behalf to ensure that those who would abuse the spirits would be reminded not to engage in such actions. But yes, you're quite correct about the battlefield, though. These woods here, this entire country is a battlefield. It's seen numerous fights between the early elven kingdoms, the old tribes from before Viderheim's unification, between the Arwellan Empire and their rebels, and even the past them when they left, and the old fights between counts or rebels and the like. It's a lot to take in this realm. It's old.
Yeah, I've been a little worried about the general lackadays about taking care of the esteemed dead here.
They certainly, I suppose, for the people who occupy this country, they probably have seen so much of it that it's become
Routine.
another facet. Yes, routine. There's a good word for it.
I reckon you're right.
But, well, you're here. I suppose Eidos has sent you to help shepherd in the dead here. I must be returning, unfortunately, once my mission here is complete. And the Grave Chosen will have to be rebuilt from what we once were.
If I can assist with that, please let me know.
I'm sorry, Graham. I'd have to spread the curse to you, but...
I can't commit to.
Do it.
I understand. No, I had no intention. It was simply a dark joke.
Graham.
I suppose we'd call it a bit of grave humor.
Oh no.
Gallows humor. Won't.
It was good to meet you, Graham. Good to meet you, fellow member of Eidos, and just someone as dedicated as you.
Likewise, haven't seen a lot of us. There's a small presence in Foxfall, which I'm trying to increase. I've been building a shrine. You might have heard Kaido there talking about candles.
Yes.
I love candles. I'm a big fan.
No, we've passed briefly through Vaxfall. Met with some of the few priests to Eidos that they have there. We had to be in human form, of course. A secret that the Grave Chosen exist. We prefer not to... People wouldn't understand that werewolves can be a force for good. So it's something that we don't let even many members of the Eidos Church know, but...
Certainly news to me.
We are here. We are doing what we can to help. I must return. I'm still a bit weak from the fight, Graham, but thank you for speaking with me.
Come see me before we do our prayers in the morning. I'll spend the rest of my healing to get you patched up.
I will be all right, Graham, but I do appreciate the offer.
All right.
Damn, he just gave you the fucking. I'm good.
Save your strength, Graham. You'll need it for the spirit caller. He is wily.
Coyote.
All right. We'll go on to shift number 2. Who's covering the next few hours?
Can I and still get rid of exhaustion or?
Yep, yeah. As long as you don't do anything that's strenuous, you'll still get the full 8 hours in.
Okay, then I'll put some hours into.
Yep, I'll go with him.
Okay. So, of the 2 of you, one of you just make a perception check at advantage.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Quiet night.
Yeah, we're rolling amazing on these.
Beautiful.
Actually, Otto, you do see one of Fern's arrows leap out of the ground and strike something in a tree.
Can I focus in on that?
Yep.
Like, do I do another perception for that?
Go ahead.
Fucking horse.
You just see a little bit of blood on the ground. You're not sure what has been struck. If you wanted to try and find it another way, you can go ahead and try that.
Can I investigate the blood to see if I can figure out what the heck it was?
You can try. It's going to be very difficult.
I'll D4 myself for this.
Okay.
So I can roll 1 on it. 2, close enough.
Well, it's blood. It's red, so you would assume it's something from the material plane. And, isn't a monstrosity of some measure.
Can I actually collect some of it so we can have it looked at? It's probably dry in like 2 seconds, right?
Well, it's resting on resting on snow. But you could certainly collect some.
Okay, I'll do that, and then in the morning we can see what
How
it is.
are you? What are you storing it in?
I don't know. We have any jars around here, Kaido?
I don't have any jars, but Lucian would. I thought he had some stuff like that. I do not.
You gotta wake me up.
Oh, that's right. I'm the only one that's awake. Let me just go through my inventory real quick. Make sure I don't have anything, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Pushing. No, cloth, holy simple, holy water, mirror, silver pack watch. I have a water skin. What is it you're trying to collect?
This blood.
We could put it in my water skin and not forget it. I'm just gonna have to really scrub it hard after we get somewhere. That's disgusting. Nah, you're gonna have to wake up Lucian.
Yeah, let's just get Lucian. Is it almost near the switchover?
You got about an hour.
Let's just get him. Let's just wake him up.
Yeah, Lucian. Or maybe we could just rummage through his shit without him waking. Just one flask, one empty flask, and 50 gold. That's all I want. One empty flask.
If you would like, you can make a stealth check.
No. I'm not doing anything. I'm nothing. You said nothing active. I need to get rid of exhaustion. I'm going to support Otto in all the antics he does, but I will rest and just keep lookout.
All right, Otto, if you would like to, you can.
I'm not rummaging to steal stuff. I'm just gonna grab a flask.
A purple aura emanates from Lucian in his
and
sleeve,
50 gold.
okay?
And 50 gold.
And 50 gold. Yeah.
Are you waking up Lucian to get the flask?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's gonna do aura stuff, I'm just gonna drop that grenade right next to him and just walk away.
Blink.
Rather
I
aggressive.
don't want to deal with spiders. So.
All right, yeah, I wake up and give him a vial and help him collect. Can I bring Hessie into the mix here and have her do a lap and see if she sees anything?
Yeah, She can do her perception check at advantage.
She immediately goes forest crazy and fucking dive bombs you.
Hestia does see a small trail of blood from the area that Otto had collected the initial blood from.
It looks like there is a trail of blood. We could probably wake up the smelly dog boy, and he could track it if we really need to.
It's like you're talking about Aurora or.
The dog boy, not the.
Talking about the
dog.
chief, dude.
Just surrounded by dogs these days.
We got blood.
Are we racially profiling cats versus werewolves in this country?
I like the Lucian's growing increasingly uncomfortable here.
I'm a cat. What do you want? Should we give chase?
We can do it in the morning.
Or do you think we're okay? It's probably just a deer or some shit. Did you see anything?
Nope.
No sounds, no attacks.
Yeah, just the arrows going off.
It's probably just a deer. Did the alarm go off? I think the
No.
alarm's like 15 feet anyway.
Yeah, no alarm.
The alarm did not go off.
All right. I will wake you if anything happens.
Okay.
All right. Who's on shift number 2? Lucian and somebody else?
It'll be Fern.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Okay. One of the two of you, just go ahead and roll a perception advantage.
I can do whatever.
I have dark vision, so I don't know if you do.
Oh.
Okay. No, Fern, you do not see anything that really looks. Just seems like a quiet night. And eventually the sun does rise up above the horizon, and it's the morning. You've all gotten the benefit of long rest.
Hooray, he's not
Sweet.
exhausted anymore.
No, I am exhausted still.
No, you're not. This is a second long rest.
Oh, this was a second one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
You traveled a full day. Also, Ian, what I meant in
Fuck
that
yeah.
conversation was because you prepare spells at the beginning of the day at the end of the long rest, use some right before we did that of the last day's spells.
I know, he was just being polite.
Oh, okay.
I'll show him the blood, and it's like something set off her trap.
Are you showing Martin this?
Yeah. You recognize his blood? We try to collect it.
Sniffs it. It's owl.
Owl?
It's owl blood.
Hmm.
Did you?
Well, that forest walker does look through the eyes of animals.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
That might be the case.
Or you killed an owl looking for a mouse.
That is
Oh, well, stupid owl.
also possible.
Anyway,
But we must not concern ourselves with this currently. The forest
onward.
walker, I think, is near.
Onward.
Is near? Oh,
Let's get him.
Let's get ready.
All right.
Let's fucking get ready.
Yeah.
Let's
Let
I
us.
made.
Hang on.
Can I
This
make three
is what
treats?
Kaido's saying. Let's wreck this bitch.
let's fucking wreck it.
Can I make my 3 treats that I can during long rest?
Yes.
nice.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I have 3 of those.
Artisanal
later.
pemmican.
Those temporary HP.
They're Rice Krispie treats.
Oh yeah, I haven't had one of those in a long time. You know what? I want an ice cream sandwich today too.
That does sound pretty good.
That's good. Can I collect my 3 arrows that didn't go off as well?
Yep.
Cool.
Martin sniffs around. He has transforms back into wolf form. All right. If you wish to continue traveling, go ahead. Somebody make a survival roll.
I can either do it or
Okay.
give someone proficiency in it.
I've got a. I'm
Assist
decent at it, but
burn.
I'm
Let's be
trained.
honest. Assist burn.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
that
assist
makes
burn.
perfect
Yeah.
Can I D4 her too?
Okay, so I do
Advantage plus
roll.
D4.
Okay, plus the D4.
Wow. Well, look at that.
Nice.
Oh.
Well,
Right.
Fern.
This is Disney.
Yeah, Fern. You actually do find a dead owl with your last arrow in it,
Aw.
There it is.
and you also are able to find a path that leads further north. So you're probably. You think you're in a good position. And you're able to follow this path very steadily until you reach an area that is incredibly bizarre, because you notice quite simply that not only are the trees in the area are flattened in a kind of wide circle, but ahead of it, about 100, 200 feet, you see a section of land, and it has split. Like, one section has risen very, like, high, about 30, 40 feet up. It's like a piece of wood was snapped or cut and then kind of shifted to, like, make a kind of cliff face, but, like, in an instant, like, all of a sudden. And it stretches pretty far. Like, it goes about probably a good mile, you would think, in either direction. It's like a piece of land was pulled up.
Ooh,
That's weird.
That doesn't usually happen.
that's some wizard shit.
Kaido can do that. He's an all-powerful half wizard. I'm just to keep following. Is that what the trail looks like?
Martin turns back into human form. We must scale this wall.
I'm gonna take a quick squint before we start to see if there's any like traps or anybody lying in wait at the top or around it.
Yeah, make a perception check.
I will assist.
God, we cannot roll to see anything.
I was trying to say I'll assist before you rolled.
Okay,
Well, no, Graham sees nothing. Graham sees everything, and there's nothing.
if I get the advantage on that.
We'll also
thing.
peer upwards, frowning.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna climb this shit.
You, Graham, you don't see anything. It doesn't look like there's any traps or anything. And really, what you notice is that the wall in front of you is completely sheer. It's like...
Translucent ice.
Yeah, it's like...
The cliffs of insanity! Sorry.
See, technically, well, no, see, the cliffs of insanity you could climb because it had handholds. This one is, and it's not even like ice. With ice, it still has like a slight grain on it you can feel. It's like glass. This is like glass by how sheer it is and how slick it is.
Can Kaido fly up there with a rope and we can climb up that way?
Yeah, and right I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a rope for this one.
All right. I take a rope. I click my heels together. Fly all the way up. I will tie it.
All right. Well,
there anything to tie
there's
to?
really, you don't see anything up there really, but you could maybe hold it or try and find something around if you wanted to.
Can you describe what am I on a ledge? What am I on?
Yeah, you have basically flown up, and there is a... There aren't any trees. Any trees that were in the area look to have been, like, clear-cut and removed. There's no rocks or anything. It's basically just a snowy, flat field that has been lifted up.
How high is it?
40 feet.
How is the ground soft or frozen?
It is frozen.
It is frozen. Okay. Before I attempt to hold it, what I will do is I will use a bonus action so the spear appears back in my hand.
Okay.
I will try to jam it. I will try to jam it into the ground and see if I can do it strong enough to actually get like a good
Grip.
grip on the ground.
All right. I know Fiffle gave it back, but I just like the idea of, like, it was in Fiffle's hand and then boop.
Hey, where'd it go?
Asshole.
All right. Go ahead. Make an athletics check to see if you can, like, punch the spear into the ground.
Sure.
Ugh, I'll do it back. I gotta use the loo.
Not great.
No, the ground is really frozen.
Okay, I feel that. All right, so then what I'll do is I will take the rope and I will tie it around my waist on one end. I will go ahead and throw the other side down and try to help people upward.
Okay, who's climbing up first?
Does my climbing speed... Lucian will try to use his claws to climb and see if it works at all.
You do not. Like, your claws punch in a little bit, but it's basically... It's very much like a very hard glass, very thick glass, and your claws just kind of poke in just a smidge, and they're not able to get purchased. You, like, scratch, and you hear, like, a kind of, like, horrifying, like, noise as the claws scratch the surface.
Right. But it's like stone. It
Like a
looks like stone.
chalkboard.
I'll give it a shot to climb up. I'll also perform myself.
Okay.
Athletic.
Make it athletics. So, actually, Kaido, you have the rope tied around your waist, and
I do.
Pull him down.
you feel no. You feel like the rope kind of tighten on your waist,
Okay.
and it's like squeezing your stomach, and you're like, and you are starting to slide towards the edge, and
Okay.
as
My hands are free
Uh-huh.
since the rope is around my waist.
Yep.
I will take my greatsword this time
Okay.
and try to jam it down on the ground and try to get a little bit of traction.
Okay, make another athletics to see if you can punch it in.
And honestly, if it helps, I also want to click my boots to give that like extra fly. I don't know if on the
I
ground.
believe the
I don't
flying.
think that.
I can't remember if the flying boots actually give you like a set
bonus.
weight, or
I
if
don't-
it's
I don't-
only for you.
I think it's just for me.
All right. But you were able to punch the great sword into the ground and use it to get some traction. Otto continues going up, and the rope does kind of punch in your stomach, and it squeezes you, and you like take 4 points of damage
It's okay.
as bludgeoning damage as the rope just squeezes your waist and kind of cuts around.
I
But Otto,
understand.
you do manage to get to the
Roper
top.
Sucks.
Okay,
Seeing
next.
like
It'll be easier because I can probably help pull up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. too.
yeah, seeing a freshly squeezed Kaido.
Oh god.
All right, the rest of you can go ahead and attempt to climb this rope using athletics or even acrobatics, depending on if you're good at it.
Piffle definitely acrobatics up the rope.
Okay. Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
We'll see how acrobatic it looks. Not very at all.
We're having a shit day.
Perhaps I die.
Piffle, you get up about halfway when like
I'll start pulling on the rope to help him.
Yeah, at this point, like it's so slick on the top. You're actually beginning to slide towards the edge, Otto.
I'll throw my sword into the ground and try to also.
Make an athletics.
Is this like a cliff
Can I
made
perform
of
myself
butter
with
or
this?
something?
Make an
I'll
athletics to
perform
kind of
myself
punch
with
it into the ground if you can.
Butter.
You're able to, and Fiffle, you are able to eventually scramble up the rope to the top.
Son of a bitch! Why is there a cliff made of butter here?
True.
All right. How's everyone else getting up?
I go down next.
Well,
I'll have to fly up Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora can't climb a rope.
Mhm.
all right. I will have.
Same thing, I guess.
Yeah. Make another athletics to see if you can like even, like you guys.
I'm
As
just gonna
it's
keep
going up,
performing
you're
myself.
able to everyone's able to at least hold the rope, so the DC is getting lower.
Can
But
I roll some things to assist with the athletics checks to presumably get us up the thing?
well,
you're
Graham,
the
you're
bottom.
still on the ground, but like,
I'll obviously I'll keep defaulting myself for this.
You know what's
Okay.
hilarious? A horde of werewolves, no problem. A cliff, we are fucking hitting a huge
Wall.
metaphorical and literal wall. Yeah.
you're too good at killing. You're not good at any other kind of problem solving.
Well, the dice determine that.
Yeah.
That'd
To be
alright.
fair, we do try, and the dice do, that.
Unfortunately, no, Otto. You're sliding towards the
Oh,
edge of
God.
the cliff,
Oh boy.
and
All right,
you
grab
are
my
about to
halberd and I'll throw it
slide.
down too, so I have two things to help.
Make another athletics. You're able to, mere inches from the edge of the cliff, punch through the frozen ground with your halberd and prevent yourself from falling off.
So we have all weapons like dug into the ground. All
Well,
of us are
we
holding
can
on
pull them out now and then like reset them.
to- Oh my god.
All right, Martin is going to attempt to get to the top. Well, it's at least a +3, so it's an 8.
Oh my god.
Okay. Athletics roll again.
This is really
all right.
difficult.
with another D4.
Otto, you actually are able, as the DC is lowering, as there's more and more people who help pull him up. You're noticing, though, that your blade's still sharp, but as you're, like, stabbing it into the ground, it's going to get duller and duller.
No.
Well, good thing that was a short sword.
Wasn't that your regular sword?
Yeah, but whatever. I can find another one.
All right. So we have just left down there Graham.
All right.
And is anybody else?
Yeah, I'm
Lucian.
still down there. Yeah.
I think I have some shit.
Actually,
for
hang on.
I'll go.
Oh, and Aurora. I gotta fly.
maybe I
I'll fly
don't.
Aurora later.
Now, what's in the priest's pack?
The end of this.
I don't think. Yeah, I won't have anything aside from like ropes and shit. All right, I will attempt to climb.
All right.
Brace.
All right,
Or if any of
else-
you have like a climbing kit.
somebody else's weapon.
Thought I might have, but I'm not seeing anything in my inventory.
Okay. Then you can just do the athletics to climb the rope.
I'm gonna buy one, but then I got.
I will. I mean, I will pull, but I'm not using a weapon this time.
I will. No, I don't
Graham's
think
able to get up without too much trouble. Like, there's enough of you at the top now that you're able to hold the rope for Graham, and he's able to climb up with zero trouble. That just leaves Lucian and Aurora on the ground.
Alright, Lucian shouldn't have an issue, right? Because of the whole entire.
And
climbing.
do I roll with the climbing anyway, or I should still roll?
Just for my own amusement, yes. It's not a
Well,
charisma
yeah,
save,
yeah,
sadly.
yeah,
Lucian cannot seduce the cliff.
Oh, not a charisma save. What did I claim?
Hey, baby, let me climb up you, alright?
Be nice to me now, buttery slope.
You're real steep today.
Auto cuts the rope on Lucian.
Jesus.
Long
Why?
live
Are
the
we all?
king.
Did he just want it?
No.
I was away from my table. Oh, fuck, dude. Jesus Christ, dude, these rolls.
Lucian, you find yourself dangling on the rope halfway up.
I will athletics roll, but there's not going to be assistance from any weapons.
Can I just full blown strength this shit?
Yeah, just athletics roll, one of somebody.
All right.
I would say there are enough of you, though, that working together you are able to pull Lucian up.
Oh my god.
But the rope that you're using is getting kind of sliced up, and you realize you probably are going to have like half a rope at the end of this. You're going to have two 25-foot pieces of rope.
Good to know.
Not a
right.
rope we go through.
Just has to pick up Aurora.
Oh, is Fern still down there too?
No.
No.
No,
Fern went up.
I'm up.
Just
Okay,
Aurora's
so
on
it's
the
only
bottom.
Aurora? All right, we don't need to use a rope.
You're just going to leave her behind.
I'm gonna just fly down and pick up Aurora.
Make an animal handling check.
Animal handling? Why?
Your ass.
Aurora knows me. I pick her up all the
Afraid of
time.
heights. She's afraid of heights.
Fuck.
So put me
Yeah,
down.
but you don't really fly with her. Aurora kind of nips at you. You like
Like
grabbed
Buddy?
her from like her waist instead of her chest, and she was just like, and she's a wolf. She's top heavy.
All right, I'm gonna yell, Fern, can you do something about this dog? I'm trying to bring him up here. Don't
I
calm
just
down.
yelled down, Aurora, behave. You gotta come
Yeah,
up here.
sit.
Fern, make an
stay.
animal handling check.
Oh, okay, that's good.
You can bite him later.
Really? Are you kidding me?
He really doesn't like heights. does
Fern
he?
is not, or Aurora is not feeling it.
Aurora kind of like curls up into a circle and like flops
Lumps.
down.
It's gonna be like the
All right.
Shiba with the leash pulling up its.
All right.
Aurora's
all right.
not even an
You know what?
spirit.
I'll just be like, hey, the sooner you get up here, the sooner you're over the ordeal. Or they're gonna keep
Do I have
trying.
any snacks?
Auto,
Tell
make an
me,
animal
tell
handling
Aurora.
check.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Please roll a 9. That'd be really funny.
Can I deform myself for this?
Sure.
What the fuck?
Graham's
Wow.
gonna
You
look
and I
down
are
at all this.
expected to fail, okay?
Please.
Graham, make an
Um,
animal handling check.
Jesus Christ.
With the please, Aurora like perks back up, and
You know-
Kaido is
you know
able to grab her and bring her up to the top.
All right, well, the whole
My
entire
good,
way up, I'm muttering profanities.
My good animal handling checks were in winning the horse race, okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Everybody
Those-
gets one.
Those are actually really good at the time.
All right. Martin sniffs the air. We are closing in.
Lead on.
We are near. Lead on.
Make a survival check, someone.
I will D4 them. I assume
Fern,
that
right?
That's
Burn?
Burn, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you can
I
do it.
immediately assume Burn.
All right, Fern, you're able to, yes, continue on. You travel a couple more hours, and you end up in a. This is still rather forested, and you're noticing like these bizarre kind of crystals that are like jutting up, or maybe not crystals, but like stones and obelisks, punching through the ground. Not necessarily straight. Some are at an angle. Some are straight. Some are translucent. Some are completely jet black and impossible to see through. But eventually, you do find yourself coming across what looks to be a tall, lean man with kind of dirty, braided hair, a beard, bone have been like sewn and like twisted into the hair. Sitting next to him is a human woman, blonde braided hair. She has a silver chain around her neck and her arms. There are various spirits and ghosts that are kind of floating in the area, and you also notice a kind of strange sound from the sky, just like heavy leather wings.
Oh!
And
here comes the boy.
Dropping from the sky, you see an absolutely massive red dragon. This thing is probably bigger than your manor house in terms of length and even height. Its wings are completely just blowing all the snow and the trees, and the creature lands heavily on the snow. And on the back riding this dragon, you see a familiar face you haven't seen in a long time.
Oh no.
You see the face of Sir Rowan Sharp.
I knew it.
Son
I
of a
knew as soon
bitch.
as you said that.
Son of a bitch.
What was that again?
Who's this guy?
That was the
guy that betrayed the.
That's the guy that killed the.
That was the
squad.
guy who,
Yeah.
session 1, killed
He's the
Rose
Heartbreaker.
and
Fucking
Ollied
fireball
out.
his ass. What? How
Yeah,
far is
fucking Eldritch Blast
he?
on site.
No talking.
The two
Fuck you.
figures don't say anything, but they do lock eyes for a few moments. At which point the dragon looks over in your direction.
Uh-huh.
Crap.
Not
We
that
have
great.
visitors.
Wait, the dragon talks.
Yeah, they're intelligent.
Just wanted to
Can
make
we-
sure it's a
what size dragon is this? Is this a young dragon, a baby
No,
dragon,
this dragon
a weak
is
dragon?
massive. This dragon is bigger than like buildings you've walked
An
around
adult.
in.
But like a massive, weak dragon.
You frame it.
I'm just trying to justify your ability to fight one.
Trying to find a way out.
He's got a limp.
But he's frail. Like
He's
he has
old.
ADD.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's really old for like he's a
Oh.
really old creature.
Cool. Old, like frail.
Ancient.
Doesn't smell like Bengay. Okay.
Hokkaido thinks he has a chance.
Sharp looks over to you.
Okay.
I had heard rumors you followed me.
Yeah, you'd be correct.
My advice to you is leave. You have nothing here.
Well, we followed you by accident.
Could use some answers.
I'm sure you could. Spirit Caller, our business here is completed.
Wait, there's a spirit caller and a dragon?
Deal with them if you desire. I don't care. Yuzeth, come. He kind of hits the side of the dragon. The wings flap, and the dragon takes off into the sky.
Did you say his name is
Says, wait, I
Genius?
have a lot of questions for your dragon.
Bastard will get you for Elia.
With this, we will pick this up next week.
Nice.